Imagine Donald Trump at the beginning of his term. If he said, all right, I have my base, they love me, but I'm going to try and appeal to some people in the center, right? I'm going to pretend that I'm this very patriotic American, and I want to unite this country to some degree. And I'm going to take policies. I can always get my base back with me, right? But I'm going to take a few steps in the very beginning of my presidency. They're going to win over some of those people in the center who may not have voted. He would have been absolutely unstoppable, right? Because he had all the ingredients working for him. He arrived at a moment where people were tired of politicians, or they wanted somebody from the outside, but he doesn't know how to widen his base. One of the laws of power is called work on the hearts and minds of other people. And the idea is power is a numbers game. You need as many allies as possible, right? You can't just simply survive on a narrowing base. You know, our brains were wired 200,000 years ago for living in the savannas of East Africa, not for living in Midtown Manhattan or Seattle or wherever you happen to find yourself. And so we have some very definite defects in our character that we need to work on. And I have every single one of them. So I write a chapter on narcissism, right? And I'm trying to tell you, the reader, you think everybody else out there is a narcissist. It's Donald Trump, it's this person, it's that person. No, you are a narcissist. It's every human being has these tendencies. When you look at people like a Lincoln or FDR or Kennedy, you have the sense that the politicians now are kind of these diminished figures.
Exactly.
They don't have that sort of stature.
Yeah.
Or like of a Charles de Gaulle.
This is my point.
These people who have this incredible presence, this sort of self-command, this sort of knowledge of history and of strategy.
Exactly.
They're in control. You have a feeling that we're like getting smaller and smaller, like we're turning into Lilliput. We are the rider on top of it. Is it the horse that's governing it, taking us everywhere we want without us controlling it at all, making us get into porn and going into video games and
that damn horse.
And dating the wrong people and making bad decisions? Or are we the rider that has the reins that can master that horse? Mastering that horse doesn't mean beating it to death and making it stand still. You want that horse to move. It's active, it's alive, it's powerful. Think of all the things that we've been able to do once we learned how to use horses, in war, etc. You want that animal to be able to move, but you want to be able to guide it. You want reins, you want a degree of control. You want to be a bit of a master of your emotions.